Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Adriana Cotero. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. An FBI investigation involving two young sisters reaches its 8th year. Also tonight, the Casino Commission meets and we speak with the executive director. And history will be showcased by the Northern Marianas Humanities Council. We tell you how. In sports, an international tennis tournament rolls on without the NMI. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
Docomo!
Get more, do more with Docomo Pacific. Enjoy endless local calls and SMS with 30 gigabytes of data for only $59 a month. Sign up today and get a Samsung J6 smartphone free. Connect with the familia, share your moments with your primos, and celebrate the Marianas way every day. The possibilities are endless. On the fastest network that gives you more.
Docomo!
Now available at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Some conditions apply.
Choose the right seat and reduce the risk of injury to your child. Infants need to be in the rear-facing car seats. Keep them here until they outgrow the seat. A forward-facing car seat has a harness. This will help limit your child's forward movement during a crash. As your child grows, you can move them into a booster seat, but make sure they are in the back seat. Before using a seatbelt, make sure the belt can fit your child properly. The lap belt must lie snugly across the upper thighs and the shoulder belt across the shoulder and chest. Keep your child in the back seat at least through age 12. It's the safest place.
Buckle up. Every trip, every time.
Half a day to your Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, May 24th, 2019. And tomorrow marks 8 years since the Luke sisters went missing. On May 25th, 2011, Philoma Luke, at the age of 10 years old, and Malena Luke at the age of 9 years old, disappeared at a bus stop in Asteo. And here is a look of the girls when they went missing, and beside is an age-progressed photo. The federal investigation is ongoing, and a reward is set for $25,000 by the FBI for anyone who has information on their whereabouts. And last year, the FBI launched the website lukesisters.org for soliciting tips and information regarding the missing sisters. The Commonwealth Casino Commission held their monthly meeting this week, and for the first time it's held at their office in Gualarai. We sit down with the executive director for details on what was discussed.
Every month we ask IPI to update the commission on everything from the progress on the construction to progress on the workforce development plan. It's part of the casino license agreement, where they're supposed to develop a work plan between Department of Labor and IPI. And you know, in the casino license agreement, they aspire to hire 65% U.S. worker.
That is a goal. And the CNMI Secretary of Labor, Vicky Benavente, along with Imperial Pacific International CNMI Human Resources Manager, Bert Camacho, presented an update to the Casino Commission.
The Secretary of Labor, Ms. Vicky Benavente, spoke to the Commission and basically explained that they've been working with IPI on this aspect, but also she let the Commission know that of the 8,000 job vacancy announcements that's currently being announced at their website, they only have 400 applicants. So even at the Department of Labor, they're seeing a very large shortage of available manpower.
The Commonwealth Casino Commission Executive Director, Edward De Leon Guerrero, says this shortage is a concern that all the regulatory agencies are going to face together.
This is an interagency approach where the gaming here really involves not just the Casino Commission, it involves the Lottery Commission, it involves the Office of the Governor, it involves the Department of Finance, it involves the Department of Public Lands, and of course Department of Labor. So this is an effort where all the regulatory agencies were getting together to see how we can work in unison and see what we can do to move forward in satisfying some of our regulatory mandates.
Reporting for KSPN2 News, I'm Adriana Cotero. The Northern Marianas Humanities Council is bringing an exhibit to the CNMI that will showcase an important part of history. KSPN's Ashley McDowell has more.
Let's take it back to the summer of 1944, where the Battle of Saipan and the Battle of Tinian were fought during World War II. Now, let's bring it back to present day, a time to feature the 75th anniversary exhibit for the Battle of the Two Islands, an exhibit that commemorates the resilience of the Marianas people.
The entire exhibit is kind of painting a bigger picture of what happened, and even throughout time, because when you go see the photos, this is from the summer of 1944, and then the footage at American Memorial Park is of that same time, and then the witnesses to war is of those survivors telling their story, so you kind of almost get a complete picture.
It's photos from the Battle of World War II on Saipan and Tinian that will be displayed at the CNMI Museum of History and Culture, and videos from the same battle that will be displayed at American Memorial Park, coming all the way from the National Archives in Maryland.
It will give the local people a really different perspective and more insight into what happened to our elders and what took place before they were in the camps.
But what makes this exhibit unique from any other? This is the first time any of the photos or videos will premiere on an electronic screen, as it is the first time any of it will be digitized.
They're not used in any documentaries, they're not used in any books, because they've just been declassified about maybe 15, 20 years ago. And they have not been digitized. They've been sitting there in their boxes, the original photos.
The exhibit opens on Saipan June 12th and runs until July 14th, where it will then be moved to Tinian and then to Rota, returning to Saipan soon after. Reporting for KSPN2, I'm Ashley McDowell.
Access to the Geoghegan Point wastewater treatment plant will be restricted to the public to allow for repairs. The Commonwealth Utilities Corporation states that the Geoghegan Point wastewater treatment plant was heavily affected by Category 5 Super Typhoon U2, and much of the plant is still under repair. For the safety of the plant's employees and visitors to the Geoghegan site, CUC is restricting the area to plant personnel only and visitors that are authorized by the Acting Drinking Water and Wastewater Management. CUC states that the gate entrance to the plant will be locked at all times and no one will be allowed to enter without proper CUC ID tags. The report states consideration will be made for reopening the site to visitors and fishing opportunities. For more information, contact CUC Customer Call Center or visit the CUC Facebook page. And the CNMI is recognizing this week as Emergency Medical Services Week. From May 19th to tomorrow, May 25th, the community shows appreciation for those that provide medical care and save our lives.
Happy EMS Week. I hope that you all know that you each play a vital role in the safety and in the care of the children of the CNMI and each individual within our communities. Like the saying goes, when a disaster happens or an emergency happens, everybody runs and hides for safety, yet you all put your life on the line and you run towards that to save a loved one, save a human being from being hurt. So please know that we are keeping you all in our prayers. Keep it strong, because you are Mariana strong. We're all behind you, and we'd like to thank you.
The EMS system consists of first responders, emergency medical technicians, paramedics, emergency medical dispatchers, firefighters, police officers, and more. According to the proclamation read in the Governor's Conference Room in 2018, the emergency medical services responded to a total of 6,167 runs in the CNMI. Coming up, there is a contest for chefs. If you can cook and like competing, don't go away because we have the details next. Stay tuned.
Get the phone plan you're looking for at IT&E. Stay connected with the strongest, widest, and most reliable network in the Marianas. Stream, share, play, shop, and surf the web with super fast 4G LTE data. Whether you need just a few gigabytes of data to get by, or if you want to go further with unlimited data, there's a plan for you. You'll always get the best price. Visit any IT&E store or call us to learn more. IT&E. Explore your world.
You know the rules. Eggs and sausage, hotcakes and butter. Morning fare, right? Well, McDonald's has thrown away those rules and opened a new world of possibilities. Now you're free to start enjoying the breakfast you love anytime you wish.
No way.
Yes way. Introducing McDonald's new all-day breakfast menu. Once you changed how you ate breakfast. It's time to start changing when.
Welcome to the Marianas Eye Institute. Our office on Beach Road is staffed with U.S. certified eye care technicians, doctors that have received national recognition, and a friendly, professional staff that will look after you and your loved ones. With over 1,200 eyeglass frames to choose from and an in-house lab, we can make most glasses in about an hour, and we even feature a mobile clinic to bring eye care to you. Keep your eyes healthy and strong with professional eye care at the Marianas Eye Institute.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. The CNMI mock trial team was represented by Marianas High School at the National High School Mock Trial Competition. MHS competed in Athens, Georgia from May 16th to the 18th. Of the 46 teams, CNMI ranked 38, with Emma Timmons receiving recognition as an outstanding student attorney and placing 4th in the coveted top 10 attorneys for the entire National High School Mock Trial Competition. This year's National Mock Trial problem was a civil case that focused on burnt remains from the Georgia Theater, and competitors had to convince a pan of scoring jurors who committed the arson and burnt down the famous Athens music venue. 2019 CNMI mock trial coordinator Gretchen Smith says, quote, "The team worked extraordinarily hard representing the CNMI very well as a first-time team from Marianas High School. We are extremely proud of the students and thankful for their coaches," end quote. Chefs, grab your pans, cooking utensils, timer, and bring on the heat. It's time for the 2019 Handmade Junior Chef Competition.
The Hotel Association of the Northern Mariana Islands is hosting a chef competition this weekend. But the twist is for the up-and-coming chefs.
This year they decided to do it the junior chef. Before there used to be executive chefs that also compete, but you know we're trying to do and emphasize is on those chefs that will go on and eventually hopefully become an executive chef. And so you know it's putting all the junior chefs together and competing against each other. You know this is not just only about the junior chef but also their mentors. You know, and so a lot of the executive chefs of the different hotels are really, you know, taking this seriously because it is a direct reflection on them also. How well did I train my junior chef?
This year's theme is Chinese-style beef, where up to 8 junior chefs will cook up their best Chinese dish and best display to show off to the judges.
This year, plating is also a big part of the competition, but it's on their own. It's not a necessary theme. So hopefully they'll do the right thing and have a theme that goes with the meal, which is a Chinese-style theme.
The competition is held annually as part of the Taste of Mariana's International Food Festival and Beer Garden.
The first slots go to the hotels. Okay, and then if there's slots available, then it could be from different restaurants. And there's also been slots for an individual that doesn't even have a restaurant, but eventually opened a restaurant, you know, and is doing quite well also. So, you know, it's a really nice way to get our junior chefs to get into that mode of competition.
Starting at 6, chefs will use certified Angus beef sirloin flap and at least 3 local ingredients from the Garapan Public Market, where at 7 p.m. the judging begins.
And so they're able to actually make a different dish, and in trying to infuse local ingredients. And so the Garapan Market supplies some local vegetables that the chefs must use. Okay, and so there's going to be just an array, a display of different fruits and vegetables from the Garapan Market, and then the chefs are going to be able to choose which 3 that they're actually going to be using.
Hand-Me will be awarding first place with $500, second place with $300, and third place will receive $200, with additional prizes awarded by Triple J. So get out there and bring taste to the Marianas. Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell.
See you there. All right, coming up after dark, it was chow time in the park, a fried rice guzzler. We're going to have the leftovers in the sports report next. Let's eat.
Say hello to the widest 4G LTE network in the Marianas. Hafa Adai, this is Ray. Ray lives in the island of Saipan. And this is Ray's dance group, 2911. For 2911, dance is more than just a hobby. They use dance to spread love, foster creativity, encourage teamwork, inspire the youth of the Marianas and abroad. Even as far as Korea. Gosh, just look at that view. No matter where they are, they can share their passion for dance with the Marianas and the world. Always fast, always clear. When they stream here, it's fast and clear. When they're live here, it's fast and clear. When they share here, it's fast and clear. Everywhere fast, everywhere clear. With the widest 4G LTE network in the Marianas. Docomo Pacific, better together.
You deserve more.
Hey, I know it's been hard. Come on, let's go for a ride.
Hi, welcome to Dow Rent to Own.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now this feels like home.
Dial Rent to Own, making lives better since 1987.
Four capabilities for the ultimate family adventure. Mitsubishi Outlander. Out of this world.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
KSPN2 Sports is brought to you in part by Triple J Motors.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans, NMI players closed out the ITF NMI Junior Tennis Championships yesterday afternoon. Saipan's Maria Gregoire found her partner, Kaini Wong, from Taipei a few days ago. Fortunately, language was not an issue.
Well, I met her when we were signing up, and she was looking for a doubles partner too, so I was like, why don't we play doubles? And so I texted her.
But how do you communicate?
We speak in Chinese because my mom speaks Chinese, and just like she taught me, and I spoke it ever since I was little. So.
Maria and Kaini played two girls from Japan in their first match of this tournament. Kaini serves. Maria, she's at the net, and oh, that's a point of no return. This is Maria's last tournament on Saipan before she moves to Guam this summer. Unfortunately, they were eliminated by this Japanese tandem. Doubles partners Ken Song and Jimin Woo also went down yesterday afternoon. Only international players were in the quarterfinals that were being played today. Well, the Agape Christian School torchbearers burned up the private middle school's boys basketball league with a no doubt about it conclusion. It wasn't that long ago when Agape Christian School got walloped whenever they walked out on a basketball court. The torchbearers, though, always showed up, never forfeited, never complained, and they took their lumps. Like the little engine that could, they never gave up. They participated in every league and every tournament that they could. And finally, now, they're on top of the hill. This year's team was the most skilled. They knifed through the Kapsa League like a Bobby Bow pass. The efficient point guard earned Most Valuable Player award with a lethal display of assists and outside bombs, leading the team to an easy double-digit wins all season long. And for that, he earns a medal for being the best player in the gym.
I feel really happy. We saw my teammates.
Did you expect this?
Yeah, I really expected.
How long have you been playing basketball?
2 or 3 years.
3 years. Go celebrate with your fans.
Thanks.
Thank you. Agape Christian crushed the Mount Carmel Knights 40-17 in the finale, but they couldn't crush the Mount Carmel Smiles. For the Torchbearers, it was a family photo op of a first as these boys bagged the biggest trophy of all. Coach Calabuang, he's been with the program since the beginning and has seen them grow. Agape didn't used to be very good in basketball. What happened?
We developed from nothing, and then we train hard. One Monday to Friday, and we learn little by little, fight. Little by little, I want to thank the coach, the former coach, Mr. Todd Payne, who developed the players for the last 2 years, and we develop as a team.
Well, whether anyone can eat 10 pounds of rice in 30 minutes is debatable. What is not debatable is no one did it at the Jays Fried Rice Eating Contest at the Taste of the Marianas last Saturday night. 7 brave-hearted contestants, including last year's eating contest winner Sachuo Masubuchi, flying from Japan just for the occasion. An eating exhibition, a fried feast in a bowl, going on stage under the bright lights in front of hundreds of bug-eyed spectators who were witnessing a spectacle they had never seen before. And for what? Well, a chance to win $1,000. All you have to do is just finish that bowl right. The eating competition was so contagious, people were holding barbecue sticks with both of their hands. Were these contestants gluttons of punishment? After just a few minutes of digging in, it sure did look like it. And then, as the clock dragged on, it was obvious this was more pain than pleasure, more work than play. No one expected this, and they could have finished it except, well, Simon ate more than anyone except Sachuo. He says he could have eaten more, but, well, his strategy wasn't that good.
I'll be honest with you, when I originally started this match, I started out quick, and then towards the end of the match, I started to find myself in a situation where I could not take in as much as I could. But that's the reason why I stopped.
Laura blamed the texture. How did you feel today? How did you feel about 10 pounds of rice?
It was drier than I thought. It was really dry.
Prathwin said she could have eaten more if the rice was spicy. How you feel?
I'm good.
You kept eating all the way to the end. I thought you did all right.
Because I like to eat more spicy. I can eat a lot.
James had a good reason for stopping. Are you glad you did it?
At the same time, yes, and then at the same time, I kind of regret it because my stomach's like really expanding, and I feel like
Andrew didn't finish because, well, he doesn't really eat much rice. Are you satisfied with your performance? What happened out there?
I guess that I'm not used to it because I don't eat rice that much.
Perhaps Kirk would have won if he wasn't so distracted, plus if the rice was wetter. Well, you sat right next to her, and then you kept looking over at it. Why were you looking over there?
Well, they put the two best on the end, as you know.
How you feel now?
I'm full. It's uncomfortable, but it was just dry, so you got to drink a bunch of water with it.
Sachuo said she could have finished, except she ran out of time. How do you feel?
I'm hungry.
You're still hungry? It was a contest without any winner. MVA keeps their $1,000. They didn't pay out because they had a good excuse. They were just following their own rules. No one did eat the whole thing. Here's what one contestant is hoping that they have next year. What's your food?
Burger.
Next year, I think they should do Benelos Dagu. All right, our top plays of the week are in tip-top condition.
Coming in at number 5, the Little Eagles score 1-2 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to pull out the win. Coming in at number 4, Bobby Bao takes the MVP, leading Agape Christian School to the private middle school basketball boys title. Coming in at number 3, Nick Sablon hits what looked like the game-winning inside the park home run. Oh, but it didn't count because time hadn't been called, so he had to bat again. He walks, he steals 2 bases, and then scores the game-winning run again, all by himself. Coming in at number 2, Sunjun Tenorio with his 2nd goal of the championship game. Go! And the Triple J top player of the day, U18 National, Skylar Poon scores a hat trick, leading the Nationals to the M-League Championship in the Triple J top player of the day.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw.
So what are you going to do this year? At Gold's, a dedicated fitness studio with a cushioned floor is perfect for group exercise. The cardio room features a variety of treadmills, bikes, steppers, and ellipticals. Fitness machines will help you achieve your goals, and the largest free weight area on Saipan gives you comfortable space to work out. Gold's Gym team is ready to help you get to your goals. Try harder. We know you can do it.
Today's high 88, the heat index 99, the low 79, humidity 66%. Tomorrow partly cloudy, isolated showers here and there, variable winds around 5 miles an hour, high 89, low 78, seas 3 to 5. Sunrise 5:46, first low tide 6:59 in the morning. High tide 10:49, followed by a second low tide at 6:30, and then another glorious sunset. And boy, they don't get any better than they do on Saipan, and that will occur at 6:41.
Okay, thank you, Bob. We have a lot of activities this weekend.
3-day weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Of course, we'll have a show on Monday. We'll be covering the ceremony. We've got that Conquer obstacle course. So beware, you're around American Memorial Park and
Taste of the Marianas.
Peace Park and the housing area in Garapan and across from
That's
Fiesta.
for Conquer.
So there's going to be a lot of running around there and just be calm.
And then that's in the morning, and then during the evening they have Taste of the Marianas as well. So AMP.
Yeah, going to be a busy place on Saturday.
Definitely. So
And
keep
Sunday
that in mind.
chill. You can't chill in this weather. The season, by the way, I think the seasons have changed. So bye-bye dry season, and hello weekend.
Hello weekend. It's just in. It's starting right now.
Good night. See you Monday.
I'll see you here Monday.